what type of dancing was this?
You know what type of
ballet? You was ballet, but you know, because I pop locked and all that. I don't know what you had going on.
It was ballet, player. Go ahead, man. You know.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
I want to get into your whole situation when it comes to television and just the art and you going to school. You went to school. You just always knew that you was going to be an actor and you was going to be in musical dancing and all that.
I can sing Mark Anthony's speech, Friends, Romans, Countrymen. Yeah. You want to hear it? Well, go with all this.
Nah, just, you know. So, yeah, I mean, kind of, sort of, right?
It seems that way.
Kind of, sort of. Like I fell into it without knowing anything about it first. You know what I'm saying? There was a little girl who I was friends with. She was into all of this stuff. I was just hanging out with her. And
how old were you?
Young. Elementary.
Oh,
wow. Elementary. That's what I was telling you. It seemed like you had it all figured out.
Yeah, elementary. And she was, you know, our parents were friends. Our parents and her parents were friends. So, and she went to my school. Long story short, she was the one that kind of exposed me. Plus, they exposed me, to the world, that world.
Go ahead, man.
Lord have mercy.
I got to say pause on everything.
You be doing that
too. But it wasn't like that before people started doing it.
It wasn't like, you know, because then it'd be like, y'all put the story up, clickbait, Carl Payne exposed.
Stop.
So he, there was a group of people that came to the school, my school. You know how you have in the auditorium.
Yeah.
Like, today's guests, we have guests, guys. You go to the auditorium, and it was like a dance company that came, and they did a performance, and then they asked people afterwards who wanted to come and try to do some of the stuff, you know, and that's how it happened. So I went on stage, and they saw me, and they were like, oh, damn. You know, and then they offered me a scholarship, and then, you know, different things like that.
Was it ballet? What type of dancing was this?
You know what type of
ballet? You was ballet, but you know, because I pop locked and all that. I don't know what you had going on.
It was ballet, player. Go ahead, man. You know.
We interviewed somebody else that said they did it for the women.
No, well,
it was somebody we interviewed.
I can't remember,
but I didn't know. You know, I didn't.
You was young.
I didn't know a lot about a lot of things at that time. But you know, to me, I was like, okay, this is fun. You know, she was into it. We were friends. You know what I mean? I honestly, the stereotypes of the world got put upon me after the fact, right? So I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm glad for it, because maybe if I had those reservations beforehand, I might not have done it. You know what I mean? But, you know, so when people always ask me about my trajectory and how I got to it, I'm like, because I said yes. I said yes a lot to opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, different things I remember they were shooting a movie. Plus, I grew up watching the movies. I grew up watching TV. So I wanted to be a superhero. I wanted to be all of those things that I saw on TV. Tarzan. I used to run around with underwear on and a stick. Like, you understand? Like I wanted to be these things.
Right.
I had a vivid imagination. You couldn't tell me when I was on my bike and I had that towel around my neck that I was not flying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to, you know, Aquaman. I wanted to be these characters.
That's hard. That's hard. You know? I get it.
And I would try to hold my breath underwater, swimming as long. And this is how I learned how to do a lot of stuff, trying to be these characters.
You were never shy. You were never, you had that courageous spirit from a young age. Like, where did you get that from? Because kids are like...
A combination of having to go, growing up in South Carolina and New York. You got to think about it. You grew up in the country. And we had to go outside. We had to break stuff. We had to figure it out until the sun came down. Like, you had to make something of something rather than doing this all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which all of that builds character. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you figure stuff out real quick. But you had to make friends. You had to be friends. You had to, you know, you had to do stuff.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.